Hey guys, my name is Mr. Question Mark, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I learned Eruption. So, if you haven't seen me play Eruption, click on this link. I think it's about right here. I'll put it, click on the annotation, and it'll take you to my video of me playing Eruption. So, my Eruption is basically, it's the original recording of Eruption, Spanish Fly, Cathedral, the intro to Mean Street, the intro to Little Guitars. There's a lot of different of the, basically just what he'd do in a live show. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I learned all of this. The very first thing that I learned was the tapping at the end of the original recorded Eruption. You know, so one thing I wanted to mention is whenever I'm tapping, I'm hitting a pedal there. That's my distortion pedal, because the fuzz from the amp kind of gets over my voice, so you can't really hear me as well. So, but anyways, I'll just be doing that periodically through the video. But anyways, so the first thing I learned was I saw Mike Gross's video of the tapping at the end of the original recorded Eruption. So then I decided to try and learn the rest of it. So I figured it out, but it wasn't very good. I don't even remember. It was something like, there's an A chord at the beginning, and it was something up here that was weird. So, and you might have actually seen the video. I put it on YouTube and deleted it because it was so horrible. But so then I found a tutorial. I'm like, awesome. So I found this tutorial for it, and it showed me how to do it, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I practiced and did it. So right now, my Eruption, I start with the A chord and I kind of make up stuff, because I know how to make up stuff now. I don't know why I didn't do that through the amp, but so basically here's what my making up stuff sounds like now. It's just the pentatonic scale, basically. I think that's the only scale I know. But so here we go. So that was just, what I just played there was, I started with the Eruption and everything, and then I started making up stuff. So, I learned how to make up stuff at one point, and then I do basically what I'm going to do now is go through each segment of Eruption and tell you what it is. So this is just me making up stuff right here. And I'm not perfect at it, but then I go on to the Eruption riffs. You know, you might recognize this. And then at one point I learned Spanish Fly, which was originally for acoustic, but is now electric. And what's cool is this thing. What's cool is this note that it ends on, and in Eruption it goes to that, but Spanish Fly starts on that, the main fast part. I don't know why I can't do it, but something there. So then I just I usually take my strap off when I'm sitting down, so sometimes it falls off. But I noticed that that note was the same, so I just started on Spanish Fly. And then I didn't completely learn this part where it goes. I don't know what comes after that yet. I might learn at some point. I probably won't, but. So then, instead, I did something I'd seen live in that 2012 to 2013 tour or whatever. This is what I thought he did. I know, I see it now, and I can tell it is not. But, anyways, this is just something. So, what that was just a thing where there's that, and then I just kind of bend up. And there's more making up stuff with tapping. Then I do this kind of thing, which is actually in Spanish Fly, except I move down, it's here. That kind of thing is in Spanish Fly. I just moved it up on the pentatonic scale. Then I do some kind of this bending stuff and tapping. And then I do this, which I saw on Live Without a Net, and I love this. This is awesome. So what that was, the part I said I love this is just basically a bend. And then tapping around. And that part is on the different string. But, so then this is from Spanish Fly. Kind of, in the beginning of Spanish Fly, he goes. And in the live stuff, he kind of mixes it up. Then I just hold that note for a really long time. Then, this is a more organized part where I don't make stuff up. I do that, and then I do this from Spanish Fly. And I had a link up here a minute ago of where I learned Spanish Fly, I think. Then I do this thing, which is kind of a little bit of a longer version of something I saw in a video. And then I do this move. So, it goes like this. So that was this little thing right here. This thing is awesome. I bought this off of eBay. I bought this guitar. It came with a volume knob and a tone knob. So at some point I bought this little kill switch. It's this little red button, and on the inside is just basically just like a wire, except it's two pieces of metal, and when the switch is pushed, it pushes this open, so the current can't flow, and it doesn't make it out to the amp. So, it just does that, and when you let go, it bends back. So, yeah, so this kill switch. And then I soldered some wires and stuff, and now we have this. But anyways, you know, that was just me making up stuff. And so in a couple minutes I'm going to go to a part 2. I have a timer running here. I don't want it to get over 15 minutes. So, it's just an FYI. So, kill switch. Love this kill switch. I saw that move, I saw that thing in a 2012 tour thing. I didn't actually go to it because I wasn't playing guitar then. I've only been playing about 9 months. So then I do the classic Eruption chords, which I guess are just normal chords. And then I do that, which is I kind of made that up. It's just the A chord, the G chord, the D chord, G chord, B chord, A chord. So those were taken from Eruption, this, that, and then I kind of added on to it. So then I do this from Eruption, this little thing, and then kind of make stuff up. So basically what that was, the thing from Eruption where he goes up here, and the first part of it, and then does, I don't know the part after that, so I just do that thing that he does in the live things, and I kind of make stuff up on pentatonic scale. And then I do this, which this is a really cool move that I figured out myself, which I am very glad I did. The G string gone down. Then you put your finger on this fret wire right here at the 5th fret, catching it in a harmonic. And it's a really cool, but I figured that out myself. Then I finished that with the tremolo picking from Eruption. Then I go up the minor scale, which I figured out when I figured that scale out when I was playing keyboard. Then I do more pentatonic stuff, because I like doing that. Then I do some more of the tremolo picking. Then I do this descending thing from Eruption. Then I slide up to the 13th fret. And that little lick is something from that 2012 concert again. And then I start doing this stuff from the Live Without a Net, which goes kind of like this. Is that stuff, you know, I learned it from this video. Just some general stuff in that zone from Live Without a Net. There's this thing too. I learned that very early. That was really fun. So I think I'm gonna stop and go to part 2 right now, and then I'll catch you in part 2.